I would like to play Shaman now. I mean, I was offered Shaman once, so thank you. Lightning Bolt? I think I'd rather just have a minion for now. Witch's Brew has +1 attack while you have overloaded mana crystals. That's not really... for a 1/3, I guess it's not bad. It's just an upside, I guess. Sunreaver War Mage, I feel like that'll never be able to be activated, so... Witch's Brew... I'll try the little minion out. Big ol' Whelp is good. Do I have to let my cat out now? No, she's just still kind of here. Giving a friendly minion +2 health I don't think is terrible, but I think Ancestral Spirit wins games a little more. Bound Elemental seems pretty good. So now I have 2 Overload synergies, so I need to find some stuff with Overload, I guess? Maybe if I got like 1 or 2 more things with Overload. Well, this has the Overload tag on it. Plus, it's just a good card. I would pick it regardless. Bug Collector might, I guess. This seems like a really weak deck so far. It's super weak. A little bit stronger. Okay, let's see what else you got. Like a tiny bit stronger. That's alright. That's way too much 2-mana cards, though, I think now. Tunnel Blaster seems okay. Give it a minion +2/+2 if it's totem summon a copy of it. This card has screwed me over so many times. Although I never got to play with Transfer Student yet. This is a new card that was just added. But I think I'd rather have Totemic Reflection. It's just so good. After your hero attacks, transform your minions into random ones that cost 1 more. Wow, I never remember reading that. I'm going to try that one out. I'll try it out. Seems pretty good. Restore 3 health. Oh, I like the high stats with the Overload on it. Especially because I have no 4-mana cards. But I have no more Overload synergies. Just the 2. And this is barely 1. So it's basically just the Unbound Elemental. Okay. Lightning Bolt will do. Just 5/1. It's alright. I'll try it out. Like, sometimes that card can really just win games. And there was a Toxfin, so that was kind of cool. To just see a Toxfin. Oh, what is this? Each turn this is in your hand, transform it into a 5/5 copy of a random legendary minion? Wow, that's pretty cool. Archivist Deliciana is not that great. Tankmaster Overspark, transform another random minion into a 5/5 or a 1/1. So this is actually not terrible, because it's a 3-mana 3/3. The stats aren't, you know, awful. But if I just have 1 totem on my side of the field and they don't have anything, I could just get a free 5/5, or it could just be a 1/1, and that would be like whatever. Or if my opponent has something big, even if it turns it into a 5/5, it still might be an upgrade for me. Like, it still might be a downgrade for their minion. I don't know, like, this is so high rolly or low rolly, really. It seems more fun. I might try this one. You know, it's not like the other 2 are that great. Like, they're nothing special. I have so many 2-mana cards already. I can try the Portal Overfiend, I guess. Bloodlust. It's not really that aggressive of a deck. It has a lot of low-cost cards, but it's because there's some weapons and other things. Now, I don't like Bloodlust very much. Not that I care for the other ones very much either, but the Fen Creeper has more health. Bone Wraith is alright. I think that's a pretty good arena card. And plus I need more 4-mana cards, as you can see. I got 2, and that was nice. I don't like Spitting Camel, especially with totems. Ironforge Rifleman. Guess. Anything that deals with the board is, I guess, okay. Lightning Storm. Alright, that's pretty good. That was a good last pick. Lightning Storm was. Bander Mosh. Every time I get offered legendaries in Arena, they are all pretty bad. What am I going to do with a Elysiana, really? So that was an automatic no. And then the other 2 is just like, eh. Because sometimes Tankmaster is bad for me. If I turn one of their 1/1s into a 5/5, I wouldn't want that. Oh, I would have rather had the big old whelp. Oh, it's so bad for me. So I have a bit of an aggressive start here, though, with these two here. Is this a totem? Oh, it's an elemental. I was like, wait a second. If that's a totem, though, like, it's going to get crazy up in here.
So where does the magic come from?
Okay, so I wanted the totem here, but it's just going to kill the totem. And if I hit the lightning bolt on this thing, then it's going to have 2 attack, and it's going to summon a 1/1, so it's going to be pointless. I think this is just fine. Just playing the Earthbound Elemental. And then if I have anything to lightning bolt next turn, that would be great if these two live. Because then I could just hero power and lightning bolt, which will buff up these guys, and then I have a target for the calling, or the totemic reflection next turn. So I have a whole game plan here if they want to not screw me over. So I just don't want the two... What? I really would love the healing totem. That would be the best. Yes! Yes, thank you for that. So if this lives next turn, I'm pretty happy. Or if the totem lives next turn, I'm very happy. Otherwise, the rifleman is okay, I guess, too. A weary traveler. Ah, that's really awkward. Or, no, because I can't do them both. If I trade here, I can get rid of the 9/1, no problem, but I think I'd rather wait for the rifleman and let this get fully charged. They're still going to have to use a mana to kill one of the totems. And just pushing the damage is fine by me. This way I get full... Well, I would get full life anyway. Well, not really. Not if I... Yeah, no. I wouldn't get it anyway, but... So, whatever. I got the 3/5. I know what I mean. I got it to full health, I should say. I think I always do this. I don't have a taunt, though. No. I could hero power for a taunt. It'd be really great. Seems unlikely, though. Even a 1/1 I think would be okay, too, though. But then if I hero power for a 1/1, I'm not getting anything else. Oh, I didn't even think about that. The overload, of course. With this one here, then they can't even kill it. Well, they can, but they have to use the hero power. And I still continue to keep the healing totem. Wow, look at them go. They were so over that. Like, just get rid of it. Lava Burst is kind of nice, just not for this turn. Because I need to kill this 9/1 anyway. Yeah, I can't do it all. So they could trade here, but then I could just get a value trade on the 2/1. And I still keep the 5/4. So there's a lot of good advantages to this. wish I could pull out their card back so I could look at their card back a little more. I've never seen this one before. The little flower one. Maybe it's new or something. By the way, I hate this name. It reminds me of the Goosebumps back in the day, where they had that little Slappy doll. Ugh, so creepy. You will regret imprisoning me. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I gotta let my cat out. This sure sounds like... So, well, let me let my cat out, and then I'm gonna tell you about that 10-6. Now, I thought the 10-6 seemed like a good card. Maybe it isn't constructed, I don't really know. But when you play 6 mana for a dormant card, that doesn't give you much mana to play anything else after that. And if you basically just pass a card up in Arena, you're going to fall way behind. So as you can see, this person has fallen way behind. And I don't think it's really going to be worth it for them. Although with the 7-7 it might be. Because I can't even now Fireball or thing. Although that was a good draw. It's a pretty good draw. I guess Fireball next turn with this together. So I always do this. I'd rather keep the health because that's dealing 10 damage. Actually, I could play it now too. Well, it's only 1 damage off, and I keep the overload at bay, like in multiple spurts, and I can guarantee using the Lava Burst with some spell power. So I'm going to just play this one instead. It wasn't that bad. That 7-7 taunt really saved them so much. After this attacks and kills a minion, it may attack again. That's a pretty good card. Okay, so I think I might be a little bit screwed here. I do have the Tunnel Blaster though. That could make a big difference here. Fire Elemental is pretty good too. I go to Squall Hunter, Lava Burst the 10-6, and Hero Power the 5-1. That's like a lot of damage, but alright. Not Hero Power, but attack with my weapon. I'm still like trying to fight for the board, and that's just taking a lot away. That's taking a lot of health away. So hopefully it's worth it. What are with all these things that can't be targeted? So how much? This is 10 damage. I think I just Tunnel Blast. I can't even Tunnel Blaster next turn. I'm too overloaded. A weary traveler. Oh, come on. Well, they're kind of running out of stuff, though. The Tunnel Blaster would be so good this turn, too. Oh, that's really good. Wow. I didn't think that would come in handy ever, but it did. So I think I have enough resources to actually... This always happens, I think. I could actually Fire Elemental here and there. I don't think that would make a difference. I think I have enough resources to maybe outlast them. Wow, without that 2-2, this would have been a whole different game. They might have that card that gives their hero 8 attack. That would be really bad for me. Yeah, I don't think I want to take any more damage. Because they have I don't know. I don't know if they ever nerfed that or something, but 8 mana, give your hero plus 8 attack. It seems like a bit much. So I'm thinking that they could maybe get me down out of nowhere because I'm really low. Plus, I still have the board and I have a lot coming. Oh, that's so bad for them. If it was a taunt, I would have done it. But it's not a taunt. Like, if it was a taunt totem, I would have given it the extra thing. But since this wasn't a minion, and it can't be anything good. Then I think it's a spell for silence or something. Or something like that, I guess. Alright, it's time to pick up the pressure here. It is time to pick up the pressure. Alright, we'll see what happens. I have 2 taunts now, so I'm feeling pretty confident. They did see... What card could they possibly put up to where they would be okay? Like, that they chose to put at the top of their deck. They chose that one, so they got nothing. I mean, it was almost like with the Ancestral Spirit, it's like I played a 2-mana 6/5. That to me is insane. And 2-mana 6/5s are always fantastic. Even the 4-mana 5/7s, though, that's also pretty strong. And I'm getting that quest done to play weapons, so that's fantastic too. I still have not drawn a walking fountain, so I'd like to see that. This game, maybe? So walking fountain is very important to surviving. Very important strategy to live. Silverhawk? Okay, I don't need the big old whelp. Just like last time I didn't need it, and I was like, oh, I'd rather have the big old whelp. I'm so curious to know how well this is going to be. This is such a win more card, though. Like, you have to have stuff on the board. But if nothing else, you could play for 7 mana to upgrade a totem, get a random 2-drop. 7 mana for a random 2-drop. And a 4/2 weapon. That doesn't seem that great, but then after that, you can upgrade it again. Also, I like having a 1/3 right now because they can't play the quest where it's like, oh, if you don't take any damage, summon a 3/6 or some ridiculous thing like that. So that's kind of nice. I'm wondering if the totem might be better than a 2/3, but I don't think it would be. What? I guess they do have 2 mana buffs, so I guess I trade it. Because next turn I could just use the locusts to kill it off. If they do anything crazy. Or if they just trade here. Oh, that could be relevant too. Not this turn. Of course, I still have like a bigger version of that anyway. So, oh no, because that's overload 2. I almost feel like this should be like deal 6 damage because it's spending 5 mana for it. Okay. Yeah, we do this. Unfortunately, I have to wait 2 turns to upgrade my minions, so I don't think this board will be here still. I mean, I guess it could. No, because then if I do any of these, I have to wait for the overload also, so it's going to be a little bit before I could do the Bog Spine Knuckles. A 2 and a 2. I think I just hero power and trade for 1 minion. But if they just play a 4/4, I'm really happy, because then I could just trade off the 4/4, get a bigger board here, and that would be nice. Unless this turns into a Tyrion, I don't know what else I would play this over. Yeah. Alright, that's this is like super good. What is this? Destroy minion. If drawn this turn, instead destroy all minions except this one. That's still a pretty good 5-mana 5/5 destroy minion. That's an assassinate plus a free 5/5. So that would be typically good, but it's not as good as this play. There's just no way. The 1, a 2, and a 1. So what did the stats change to? Okay, so this was a 1/3. Now it's a 2/3. And this was a 2/1 or a 2/2 or something. That's a 4/5. That gives me a little self damage, but the stats make up for it. And this was a 0/2, which is now a 2/2. So I cleared their board, and I dealt damage to them, and I got extra stats. So I think this is a pretty good game so far. Huh. No. So what can I do here? I guess I can play a 2 and a 3 instead of doing these. What kind of Battlecry cards is really good for Paladin on turns? What? I'm thinking maybe 8 or 7 with the coin. So for 8-mana Battlecries, but I don't even know what those would be. So I think I just kind of do this for now. That's a lot of damage I'm taking. So I might as well just, if I'm going to trade anyway, I'd rather do this. An 8/8? How did I get that? 4 mana, 8/8, set each mana. Oh, man. Oh, no, I meant to say well played. Oh, I didn't mean to say thank you. Plus, I got the 2/6 that gains attack with mana crystals. So that was quite a bit of a high roll. 3 mana, 4/3 is also very strong. Man, I didn't mean to say I thank you, though. My goodness, an 8/8. 4 mana, 8/8. I forgot they even had a card like that. So these two are okay still. I just don't think I keep either one of those. 4 is still a little bit too high when I have so many. If I don't have a 2-mana card, then having those 4s are a bit high. Like this hand is perfect, not perfect, but it's still really good. Especially they mulliganed everything, so maybe they have a really weak start. And I imagine Sandstorm Elemental is really good against a rogue. I don't want to copy a spell damage one, but I think it is what it is. Summoning a copy of it is also great, because if it's a 4/6, then that's pretty good. I could also just wait and get a better totem to copy, because if I give it a 2/4 and then trade it, it's not going to be as high stats. If I play this, they're going to play it. What does the secret do? A 2/3 ambusher, I guess? Maybe I should just summon the copy of it. I definitely don't want to coin out the 5/7 here, because they're gonna summon the 2/3 thing. Like it's inevitable. That, or they're gonna draw 2 cards. I didn't think about that, but it'll probably be the poison thing. Oh no, it's draw 2 cards. Okay, great. So I might be able to high roll then with this if I overload a little bit. Oh wait, no, never mind. Forget it. Forget it. They ruined it. It's over. The funness is over. So 5/7 is still pretty good though. So if I could trade here and then Sandstorm and then Coin and then Sun Fury Protector, I know they're going to draw 2 cards, but I can't live this entire time not playing a spell. So I'm thinking if I can completely get rid of this Candle Taker and hide behind a couple taunts over time, I might be okay.
The pen is mightier with the sword.
And so they have 1 spell in their hand. Okay. Plus, this 5 attack goes well with them. Are you serious? Missing out on this right now sucks so much from the overload because I would have the 5 mana. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I have no duplicates here. Oy, alright. Yeah, draw 2 cards. I know. We all know. You know, we know, we all know. I don't want to take too much damage to my face, so I think this is okay. Oh, man, that would have been so good! Oh! Whatever, that's fine. That's a little bit less fine, but it's still okay. Depends on what they discovered. For the rest of the game, your lackeys are 4/4. I don't think I have any lackey stuff in this entire deck. Dealing 5 damage to a 2/6 doesn't seem that worth it. Yay, it's a healing totem. It's awesome. 4 health is a pretty awkward place for them. Like, they could have the 3 attack to here, and that would be a clean trade for them, but then they're keeping up healing totems, and that could be pretty bad for them. So, we'll see. But if one of these stays at 2/4, then the other Totemic Reflection has got to come down next turn, unless this turns into a Reno Jackson again. Oh, that would have been pretty cool too. Discover an upgraded hero power. I would have liked that. I thought that could attack for some reason. Oops. I still think that's the play I would have made though. It's still less damage against me. Like, if I attacked this one first and didn't kill them, then I would have been like, oh yeah, that's not good. But I should be able to keep the board a little bit here. It's upgrading these to 2 mana cards wouldn't even be very good with the Knuckles here. So I just have to hope that this is a good hero power that comes up. And I imagine they're killing one, because if they don't kill it, and it just re-heals itself over and over. Undead Ban. Oh, I thought it said Undead Bean at first. I was like, oh, Undead Bean, but no, it's Undead Ban. So it's less fun. Oh, that's pretty good. At the end, it's a 5/5 also. That is a fine card for me, especially with their 2 health and all their stuff that they have. And if your turn summon a 2/2 null thing, yeah, I'll take that.
Your presence obeys me.
So it's still really awkward for them to kill the totem, and then if they kill the totem, it's how do they kill the 5/5? Yeah, that's a little bad for me. Oh, are you serious now? Come on. They got a great deck. I'll give them that. Very good deck. But they're running out of stuff to do, which I think they can afford because they just summoned a bunch of stuff this turn. So a 5-1 for a 3-3. I don't know how useful that is. But if I play 2 5-drops next turn, maybe a 5-8 is such a high stat line too. Oh, you know what I need? The walking fountain, and then I'll be okay. If I get a walking fountain, then I don't think I lose this game ever. But it's so hard to find a walking fountain when you want the walking fountain, whether you're playing an arena or constructed. Because there's been a lot of times in my life I've said the sentence, "Oh, I hope I can find the walking fountain." Just put it that way. But if I can get this... Oh, wait, no, that's... Never mind. That's not what I was thinking about. I thought this was the Poison Giver. It still saved me some life, though, right there. Oh, I actually found the Walking Fountain. Wow, I can get a random 9-drop then. Oh, 315, I'll take it. It's kind of nice. It's got a lot of health to it, so a couple hits here and I can trade them off together. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, 10-10. That's going to be very hard to beat. I don't know how to do this. Like, I don't know. Just keep getting a taunt totem, I guess, and then clearing their board every time. I think that's my way to win. Although that's such a sticky minion now too, so I have no idea. How do I do this? I'll have to demand like a reverse lethal, I guess, which I really can't do. Okay, I could. The 5-6 would be better. I don't think they have many battle cry cards that they're gonna want to play. But if they play a big battle cry card, that's gonna screw me over. I'm gonna be like, "Aw, man, that'll suck." Mm. It would have been nice, I think, to play this then. I just need to get a taunt totem, or I can, not really. I can get it down to a 10-1. I still can't really kill it though. On the flip side, I'm only 12 damage off killing them. On the flip side, I'm only 7 damage or 13 damage off killing them. Something like that. Oh, a Tunnel Blaster. Okay. Well, I always play that. Now I get the taunt. If they hit here, then they still do 4 to my face. If they hit 5, they would be 1 damage off from hitting here. Like, they would have to have some sort of direct damage, but I think I'm very desperate at this point that I have to rely on that. I have to let my cat back in, though, again. She's in and out, in and out. But yeah, they had the 1 direct damage, so... I'm not dead, I don't think. I'm pretty much dead, though. If I'm not actually dead. I had some pretty good turns too that I thought I was good, especially with the walking fountain. It didn't turn out that way. Taunt totem? Right, I'm not dead now. We'll play one more turn, see what else you got. I'm pretty sure that marks my death. Oh, sorry, Jinx. Trying to pet you. Well, 3, 4, 5. Or 3 and then 1, 2. I don't know if I'm actually dead, which I still am, but I don't know if I'm dead this turn. Ugh. Yeah, I was dead. They had too much stuff. Like, they just kept making more stuff.
Brawl versus Nimsy.
Yeah, let's have some fun. Walking fountain. I'm tempted to keep the walking fountain because it's so hard to get. I think I'm going to also. To me, that card is that important to keep from the beginning. That is how important it is. Jothric. Still got nothing. But anyways, if I can live till turn 8, the walking fountain should really bring me back. But until then, I have some game in me. Oh, and they're slow too, so I don't know why. If they're just life tapping this turn, then maybe they should have just waited. Well, maybe they should have just waited on their coin, is what I'm saying. Because right now they could be playing a 4-mana card, and that would just wreck me if they could do that. Oh, I don't want to play that. A 5/1 is probably decent enough to kill a 3/3, but on the flip side, there's so many deal 1 damage effects in the game right now. But I really don't have much of a choice. I could totem, but if I get a 1/1, then I'm really upset. Oh, what a good combo for them. Very good combo. Oh, God. Alright, now I'm just getting extremely wrecked. It went from a good combo to like, whoa, you need to calm down. So I guess I have to deal 1 damage here. I was going to say they might leave the totem live, but now that's not going to happen. Wow, they didn't wait. Wow. Oh, I see. Okay, wow, they're just ridiculous now. Every turn is just insane for them. That's what I'm learning right now. A 3/6 deals with 2 things pretty nicely, I guess. That was way too many amazing turns in a row. But that Mortal Coil turn, though, where they summoned a 2/2, like they got extra stats from their 3/4 and their 2/2, and then they Mortal Coiled my thing away. Then they could trade and then hit my face with the Wind Fury. Like that turn was just, that was a bit too much for me. And then the Shadow Bolt was just like icing on the cake for them. I won't be able to Walking Fountain next turn if I play Lightning Bolts. So I think this might be okay to do. I can't do these two together, but it might be actually okay. I'm running out of stuff though, and they're really not. Like, they have double my hand size. So, we'll see. I don't think Walking Fountain is that great of a card to deal that much. To pull me back into the game that much. I don't think it's going to do that. Oh my god. How many of those did you get? Making this a 3/5, though, I think would be kind of useful, especially if they're at 3 health. If I'm not dead. Oh no, I'm gonna go back to being a 2/2 arena run. Oh, what is this? Like, do you just have an answer for everything? Alright. I could trade one away, and then kill another one also. And get a random 2-mana card. Here's my big comeback turn, right here. Spitting Camel, don't give me this. Although it's a high stats, though. This is pretty useful, too. So if I can get 2 trades on the Walking Fountain, then upgrade it to a 9-drop, that's how I get back into this game. I mean, I'm sort of clawing my way in if they don't have a crazy turn this turn, but with all those cards, I imagine they will have a crazy turn, and they've had a crazy turn every turn this entire game here, so we'll see. See, I don't even think I should use it yet, really. Let me draw first. Should always draw first. Would I rather have a 4/5 or something with Reborn and Taunt? I think I'd rather have this, just to have it. I think I'm going to just play it this turn, actually, too. Rather than get a random 5-mana card. Alright, this is my final push. Like, if they could deal with this, then they've dealt with me. But otherwise, this is pretty good tempo to be back into the game. Oh, come on now. I mean, it still wasn't even that crazy. Okay, double Hellfire? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Double Hellfire, you know what I'm saying? Not just one, but 2. I can still deal with that. Now I could just have a 4/5 and trade it, actually. And then Totem and Reflection. I think that might be better. Because they're just random legendaries now. That might not even be good for them. So if I just have 2 healing totems and just ride out this Chillwind Yeti, maybe. I also could have hit their face and just hope for Lava Burst coming up. And also, where's my Lightning Storm been? Because I don't think I've seen Lightning Storm. Are you kidding me here? Like, forget it. Just concede. My gosh. Wow, well played. I'm gonna look in my closet a minute for something.
Crow versus Nimsy.
Let's have some fun.
For Doomhammer.
Anyway, it's so weird. I had so much activity going on right when I came on, and then everyone left in like 2 minutes. It's like, all right, well, I guess that happened. I think this hand is fine. It has some overload too. Actually, maybe the lava burst has overload for this thing. But am I really gonna need this right away? Maybe. I guess. But I don't think I should have kept this. But I'm gonna try it.
Overcharged and ready to fight.
They're a little slow, and I'm getting some attack on the board here. Some high attackers, some big boys. Well, that's not so bad. I mean, what I really could do is lava burst this, or lava burst their face, and then trade and trade. I could also just play a minion like a normal person. If I didn't have the 1/1 totem, I don't think I would want to have lava burst at a 3/2. But I did have the 1/1 totem to just take care of it, get rid of it. Oh, that could be interesting next turn. So there we go. I think I trade. Because otherwise it's going to go down to 1 attack, and then I can't really deal with it. I mean, I guess I could have waited and then played this next turn, but I wanted to make sure I still had this. I still want to. I'm going to make sure I can play this nicely. Your first spell each turn costs 0. Discover a spell. I think that's pretty good. I bet they weren't expecting a Calicos. I doubt it. Restore a minion to full health and give it taunt. That could be interesting. I also like dealing just 8 damage to a minion. Like, that seems pretty good too. And it is arena after all, so we're gonna do this. Like, removal is really good. I guess healing up minions is good too, especially with Walking Fountain. Maybe I could have done that too. But when there's a time when I really want to deal damage, like, it's gonna feel good. Oh, that was just 1? 3 mana, 1/1? Ooh, that's really bad for them. Which is great for me. Alright, so what do I want to get rid of more? I can't play this while this is on the field. Because of the Death Rattle, we summon the minion. I think I care more about hand buffing in their hand, only because it has 3 attack. Like, I care about that minion more because it has more attack. I think that's the main thing here. I really should hero power. That seems okay-ish. He gets the battle cries out of the way. Hands in the balance. So they're just gonna have 1/1s in their deck now. To me, it's looking pretty good. They have a lot of removal in this deck. Oh, actually, these two getting upgraded is going to be pretty good. So if this board survives one, or even the 5-2 or something, like if I could just upgrade a little bit here, I think I'm going to be in a really good position. Which I didn't think they were going to live, but they're not really playing anything either. Six to the face is okay, I guess. 5 and 3. I could also just save this and upgrade a hero power or a totem, which I think is better, a little better. Alright, if anything, I draw a card here. I mean, I got one attack only here. This thing was just bad. What did that even upgrade from? Oh, it was just a totem anyway, so it gained extra health. It literally gained health because it was a spell damage totem anyway. There we go. That's a free upgrade there. I don't think they can deal 10 damage to me. I'm going to try to get a 5-5. Or something higher than a 4-5. Oh wait, I missed 1 damage. Oops. What am I doing? Oh wow. Enhanced Dreadlord, hello. I could have gotten a 2-drop, but I'm actually happy I didn't. I'd rather have the healing totem. I'm just messing up all night tonight, but that's alright, because I'm having fun. I'm not a professional here. So if I could just get a little bit extra health, I'll be happy with the walking fountain. I'll feel a lot safer. But I don't think it matters. What is this? 9, 12, 17. What does this even do anyway? Shuffle a comma prime. Shouldn't you have drawn first? Permanently stealth? That's cool. So that's the rogue one, I believe. Like, I'm pretty sure it is. That's all that matters. Yes, having fun is all that matters, because I believe that's what you're referring to. The only thing that matters.
Crawl! Precious conduit! The light shall bring victory for Doomhammer.
I don't know. These are definitely no. I really should just look for earlier game cards. I actually like the Chillwind Yeti too because priests are a natural enemy of a priest is a 4-attack card. And I do love dropping Chillwind Yeti on turn 4, so I'll keep that in hopes that I find at least a little bit of an early card. I can still do this on turn 3 though, and then use this as my turn 4. It's still pretty weak. Actually, doing this now is better. Even if they get it down to 4 health, I'll still be happy to play a 5-4. Otherwise, if they make it lower, then I still might play it as long as I have a minion to play. Like even a 5-2, I'd feel a little bit better. Not much too difference, I guess, with 1 health and 2 health with the priest, but with any class, there's so many neutral cards that deal 1 damage. What? You didn't trade? That's so weird. I mean, okay, wait, I think I get it, because they'd rather just get rid of it altogether. But whatever, that's awesome for me. A 3-mana 5/6, no downside. That is pretty cool. So how do I kill this? Oh, I guess instead of the Chillwind Yeti, I think I just play the Bone Wraith next turn. There's nothing they could play this turn, I don't think, that I can't value trade with it. And I got better than 2 wins, so I'm happy with that. So the Bone Wraith screws them over either way. Like, this card really messes them up, because they trade here, and then they could heal it up and trade again, I guess, but they can't really play anything else then if they want to trade here. Like, I don't know, it seems like a really awkward turn for them. Unless they can maybe heal the 6-2 up. That's probably their best bet, actually, to heal the 6-2 up, but then this isn't dying. I don't know. It seems awkward for them, however. Unless they can heal them both. They just have to heal them both. Oh, that can happen too. But even still, though, like, that's not even that great of a turn for them. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Well, no, because I really want to play Chillwind Yeti. Or even a 5-5 would be better this turn. I'd rather get the attacks in, because when this thing dies, when they trade it into something pointlessly, this is going to have 4 attack. So I'd rather just get it. Well, not pointlessly, but I guess it didn't matter. I guess the health actually would have... Maybe I could have saved health here. I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't have done that if I didn't trade, though. Fellow human. Oh, finally a lightning storm. Look what joined the party. That's really annoying for me to verse. I'd rather get some totems on the field, so this destroys a totem and not one of my cards. We'll see how that works out for me. What? What? Oh, that's so bad for me. Oh my gosh. Does Lightning Storm help at all? I mean, it doesn't not help. I could even actually make it spell damage plus 3. So it would be 5 to 6. Wow, this is rough. This is actually very rough. That was such a good turn for them. Both 5. I don't think it made a difference, but they were both at 5. Oh my gosh, man. That's ridiculous. A 66% chance to not have my best one die. And then even if this had one more damage dealt to it, it would be so huge. It would be a big difference right now. The Walking Fountain's going to have to put in a lot of work next turn. Somehow. Somehow. The good thing I have going for me is that they're running out of cards. They have discover a 4-cost card. As long as they have little stuff... see, that's not little. That's pretty big. They finally killed the totems and everything, though. So this is actually 7 health, or 7 attack. I can take them both out with the Walking Fountain. Oh, but I can't give an Ancestral Spirit. That would have been so nice to do that. I think it's okay. I'm gonna have, then I'll just get a 6/5 back. I gotta act this turn. Hopefully they play something small. I mean, obviously for 2 reasons. Just so they play something small, and then... yeah, that's not so good for me. Actually, the 5/6 is probably better than a 6/5. Oh, the taunt, yes. So one card a turn I can deal with. Like I think outvalue them, but I don't know if they will have the faster tempo than me. I don't know if they're gonna draw something big. But if I can get some of those 2/2 taunts, that would be great. Or 2/2 rushes. That would make a pretty big deal. If they trade here, I'm ecstatic. No, well, that's really bad for me. What were those trades? Wow. Okay, that's fantastic though. They're getting so punished. Why would they trade like that? Why would they trade at all? That is something else right there. Actually, I'm gonna milk out every hero power I can. I don't know why they did that. They should have went all face. How much would have that been? Would that have been? 11 damage to the face, maybe, for me having a 5/6. What does that even do? Discover a spell or something, like, or discover a 3 or less cost spell? What is this card? I know it restores 3 health, and then it does something else. Obviously, discovering something. The problem is I don't really have anything big left in my deck. Destroy all minions with 5 or more attack. Ugh. Just discover a spell? Okay. Really? I guess they wanted the extra 1/1, so I guess, but it's still very weird to see that. These 2/2s are coming in clutch here, I gotta say.
Nobody move.
Oh, yes. The 1/1 is a little useless now. A little more useless. So I have one more card than them, but I don't have anything else big in my deck. That's the problem. And that's gonna... I mean, I have the Bandermosh, and that's it. Set Bandermosh. Oh, 5/7 is decent, actually. Especially like this. Any value trade I can get is fantastic because I can get the healing off. So I am all in. What you got? Like, what else can you throw at me? That's pretty good. Pretty good card to throw at me. They might be tempted to get rid of the healing one. I want to keep my big guys healthy. Whether I think I play it. They didn't. If they had a board clear, I think they would have played their board cleared already. That one turn where they just should have traded, they really should have just traded. Okay. Yikes. This always happens. I might just have to push the damage. I don't know. I like to trade because then they don't kill the taunt totem, and then I have more chances of getting a healing totem. Wow, nothing. Actually, that's more damage. So, well, another thing is if I do this now, I can attack with this now. I don't know if that makes a difference though.
Your future is no idiot.
Hmm.
You think it's
Should I play this now? Or is it a waste? I think that might be a bit of a waste. Actually, no. That would set up lethal. If they just get a regular card, it sets up lethal. No taunt, even if they heal themselves up a little bit. Okay. I'm glad I played it. Exact lethal for 13. What a boring legendary, though. Just playing a 5 mana 5/5. It's worse than most of the cards in my deck.
Bro,
Miguel. Miguel.
You asked for it.
I know I don't keep this. I guess I keep the lightning bolt. It could help me bring back tempo if I need it. I'm already happy with 4 wins anyway. I find that card to be a bit of a waste of a card slot in a deck.
Shield
So I'd rather play the 2/3 and clear their side of the board, at least of a 1/1, so I could play my 3/6 nicely. And if they want to deal with it, they have to hero power it, which is actually really great this turn because they might want to. Are you serious now? All right, well then maybe I don't play it. I'll just play a 2/5. I'm gonna make them have to hero power. If I could just get in little bits of chip damage, I'm happy. I'm a little upset that I don't have the coin for turn 5. I really wanted the coin on turn 5, but it is what it is. Oh, they didn't play that. So this is fine then too. I mean, I might have the lightning bolt, but hopefully not. But just hero powering and playing the totem copy is fine also. It's a 5 mana thing to do. It's time for a little blood. I like this better.
Nobody move until the gets pass.
1/5 taunt isn't that useful, especially when I already have the board. Just get rid of it. It seemed like a lot to sacrifice though for just a 2/3 minion. If they play something I can't kill with the Fire Elemental, I'll just play the Power Portal Overfiend and be happy with it. And then I could wait to deal 6 damage in a turn, which can be pretty detrimental. See, I can't deal with that. So that lines up really nicely with this. So I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, they must have some sort of plan, but a 5/6 seems pretty good. They're kind of dying. Like they're dropping a little quickly now. With the 5-attack minion just freely being able to hit the face, it's not pretty good for them.
What to do? What to do?
My hand is so cold. Trying to warm it up in a appropriate way.
Your feeble
It's like, is that terrible for me? I mean, what I really could do is just give +2/+2 to something, but then that's my entire turn. I could also just 5 and 2 also. But 5 and 2 is also probably fine, because then I could just Fen Creeper down, and that might be useful, and then Hero Power and get this out of the way, so then whenever I want to, I have a totem to copy. But I definitely don't want to miss out on dealing damage. I could also just play the Fire Elemental to the face. I don't like that at all. Taunt Totem. Alright, I'll do it this way. It might have even been better to just Totemic Reflection on a Taunt Totem against a 4-2 like that. But if they have Flame Strike, this is better. This is the better play. It's always cold, I know. Oh, Vasardi, hello, hello. How are you tonight? Welcome to the Varzak stream with 2 X's. Well, this is better again, but anyways, yeah, like I said, like it's better if they have Flame Strike, because then they can't deal with this. But if they don't have Flame Strike, then the Totem Reflection is probably better, yeah. Good. Catching the stream a bit late. That's okay. I was so active with people within like the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then they all left like 10 minutes later. So for the first 20 minutes, I was like, oh, I got people, I got my followers, and I got my 3rd donation tonight. That was awesome. And then everyone just left. I was like, okay, goodbye, everybody. But whatever, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Destroy a minion and gain its health. I love this card. That's, I mean, I don't know how I can get too much better than that. I did get the Reno Jackson before with this, and the overload made me not be able to use it, and that was awful. But if I do this, then I can also Lightning Bolt, and then maybe get a Taunt Totem. I think I always hit the face, though. I don't think I trade here. Because even if I don't do this, I could just Fire Elemental and do the same exact turn, or I would just Walking Fountain. So I think I'm hitting the face no matter what. I'd rather see what it is. Oh, what a waste of a secret. Was this discovered, or did they play? They picked this card? What a waste of a card slot to me. That's such a waste. Okay, so they can hit here. This would be normally really good, but these are so little. They're just so little. It's still a 5/7 though. Not everyone. No, I'm sorry, B-Dog. I know. I didn't mean everyone. But yes, I really appreciate you being here. Always. I always appreciate that. Oh, wait, I really like doing that, too. Alright. I like this a little better because I think I can do better than this for a legendary. These are just too little. I know, obviously, if they had like an 8/8 minion, even anything with like a 4/4 or something, I would do it. But these are so little that a Fire Elemental can take care of them. And like I said, I'm already at 4 wins, so whatever happens, happens. I'm happy with 4 wins. Anyway, I don't mind if you're late. I'm just glad you're here. Having some extra viewership is wonderful. It's nice to chat with people and everything. So they can... Oh, that's annoying. I can't even... Well, I can get rid of it with the Walking Fountain and the Lightning Bolt. Oh, well, I guess they... Oh, Walking Fountain with Ancestral Spirit. I love that combo. So I can get rid of it now, actually, with the 7 plus the Lightning Bolt. And then this would just die after you play Secret, discover a secret from your class, or a different class. Boring. I don't know. I could even hit it twice, but then they just hero power, so I really can't hit it twice. I could Walking Fountain it and trade here, and then Walking Fountain this one. That's only 6 damage. And they can't kill it, and I might be able to Ancestral Spirit it. If not, I can still Ancestral Spirit whatever this is, which can always be useful. But how do I do that, though? So if I hit 5 here, and I hit 4 here, that would be good. But if I hit 4 here, this 1 second, it dies. Otherwise, this one lives for 1 health or 2. No, it would live for 2. I think it's worth it. Why is it still alive? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, either way, the same outcome came out, though. I'm thinking it had 8 or 9 life or something like that. Why did I think it had less life? I've been screwing up so much tonight. So I'm relying on this legendary minion. That's it. That is my only thing I can rely on. It's so bad for me. What the heck is this? Reduce the cost of dragons in your deck by 2. Oh, God. That sucks. Okay. So I think I have one option here. Man, I must have really butchered that turn. Why did I think I was going to kill it with 2 hits? So that was only 9 attack. I don't know. But either way, that 7-10 was screwing me up no matter how I did it, though. Really. I mean, at least I got rid of it. Now, why didn't I get a legendary minion that destroys it and adds the health now to it? Like, that would have been so nice. Jesus. I think you made your point. Tunnel Blaster I would need, and maybe Big Old Whelp, just because it has a battle cry. Nothing with Overload. But I have to play this now. I mean, what else do I do? I would die. Oh my god, that's the worst one. This is so bad. Alright. Now, I don't know how relevant it's going to be to give it Divine Shield because they're going to Hero Power, but it's still taking away 2 of their mana. The only thing I could think of now is that this can be used for Lava Burst or Lightning Storm, but I wouldn't want to play it as a 1-1. It's like 3 mana 1-1. That seems pretty bad. Also, I could have Ancestral Spirited this just to get an extra 6/6. Anyway, I think this arena run is over. I think I'm just going to have to start a new run because this is going to... there's no way I'm living through this. Oh, I still have the 2/2 rushes, so if I just get 3 of those in a row, and then what else can I even... Oh, Bog Spine Knuckles is another out for me, but that happened, so I think that's extra death for me. I would need all 3 of my 2/2 rushes right now. Yeah, I should have Ancestral Spirited, but again, I don't think it mattered. This wasn't a 4-win deck anyways, so I'm happy it came up. And I drew Lightning Storm once out of my 7 games. So we're gonna go on again here. So 1 more arena run, and then I am out for the night. 1 more arena run, 1 intermission to use the bathroom. And I won't Warlock. Because Rogue and I got my 2 favorite classes, Rogue